Now let's get straight to that restaurant review, scathing to say the least, that's gone viral overnight. A New York Times critic slamming superstar chef Guy Fieri's new flagship restaurant right here in Times Square. The review saying the service is bad, the food even worse. So we sent ABC's Lindsay Davis to check it out. She joins us now this morning. Good morning, Lindsay.
It's a hard knock life. Not so bad getting dinner last night. Good morning to you, Amy. You probably know Guy Fieri from his hit show Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, where his big personality and matching appetite make him one of the Food Network's most popular stars. But his newest restaurant, not so popular. If you listen to New York Times food critic Pete Wells, who must like shish kebabs because he absolutely skewers his new restaurant and seems to relish doing it.
That's what I'm talking about.
His new Times Square restaurant, Guy's American Kitchen and Bar, a massive 500-seat, 3-story spectacle, has been chopped to shreds by restaurant critic Pete Wells of the New York Times in what some online are now calling alternately the meanest or the best review ever. Wells offers Fieri a first-person rebuke, asking the celebrity chef a series of scathing questions such as, when you hung that sign by the entrance that says, "Welcome to Flavortown," were you just messing with our heads? And did you notice that the menu was an unreliable predictor of what actually came to the table?
Here we have the calamari, which he called the plate of pale, unsalted squid rings.
Of course, I'm no restaurant critic, but late Tuesday, I ordered some of the dishes the paper picked apart just to see if the food could possibly be as bad as this latest assault by Wells suggests.
Not pale, not unsalted, but also not the best calamari I've ever had. And here we have the awesome pretzel chicken tenders that he says taste like chewy air. Not awful.
So these are the fries that he said walk down a long refrigerated hall because they arrived so cold. They are definitely greasy, but they're not cold. They're actually very hot and spicy.
After dinner, we thought it was only fair to get the manager's take on all the criticism.
It seemed less factual and more personal than I feel was necessary.
Wells tells ABC News he stands by his review, but many are now asking if Fieri is indeed getting his just desserts.
It's delicious.
Or if this is all just a case of sour grapes.
Awesome.
Fieri did not give us a comment in response to the New York Times review, but about a month ago he addressed the initial onslaught of critics saying you can't have 8 restaurants and we're doing it wrong, or at least that wrong.
Yeah, and that was really tough.
Scathing.
All right, Lindsay, thanks so much for braving that food there. We appreciate it.